Lusem, there are 3 levels of Lusem. Zalum Tigle, Zalum Tigle, Nawasum, today. That's Abhidharma. That's technical. Look.
Just making a short video. So, in the Tibetan book of death, is there some other people who really done deep research and of course no. I mean, I've been learning and teaching.
Oh yeah, there's other versions.
Sure, many times.
Yeah. This one though, the actual, down here you see in black type.
No direct translate. Or?
In black type, you see. Well, wait, I'll show you. In the actual book, this black type. That's the translation.
Okay.
And then this is. This is what you're supposed to say to the person, and this is the commentary. This is translation of Kamalingba's version that he found. But it's very useful. In other words, this is the best, most popular book I ever wrote. It's all over the world. Nurses, when people die, they use this because it's easier to use for them.
Right.
And then, but the study is where I start with it from here. This part, I study with the Tantric Abhidharma, but I don't call it yet Abhidharma. Nowadays I'm into Buddhist science. And that's science. The Bardo and everything, that's our science. Nangirikpa. You're right? Adhyatma Vidya. Buddhist science. So that I teach it like that. So that you might find useful.
The Tibetan, the Vajrayana, Tibetan Vajrayana.
Yeah.
In the Western.
It's India, the same. Indo-Tibetan, I call it. It's really from India.
No, I mean in Tibetan, the Vajrayana, Tibetan, I don't know, Buddhism,
they say Vajrayana Buddhism, but I don't agree with that.
Okay.
In this following sense. There are some people who try to make Vajrayana something different from Mahayana, but it's not. It's the Mahayana secret part.
Right.
But it's part of Mahayana. And all developed in India. In Tenjur, the Tenjur, in the Tenjur, the Tantric Tenjurs, Shastras, are like more than the exoteric Sutra Shastras.
Yeah, of course.
They're huge, big stack like that. And then Sutra Shastras are like that. So there's more of the study of Tantra. So that's coming from India, last 400 years or so of Indian Buddhism. The great masters, they all did it, and earlier, even Chandrakirti, Nagarjuna. Then Westerners say, Nagarjuna wasn't doing Tantra, because there was no Tantra at Nagarjuna's time. So there were 2 or 3 Nagarjunas, but Indians are too stupid to know that. So we Westerners are so smart that we know that. That's a bunch of BS. And I don't mean Buddhist studies. Western Buddhist studies is stupid because Western people, even scholars of it mostly, don't even imagine what is a Buddha. Even some people think they practice Buddhism, they can't imagine. Therefore, they say Buddha couldn't have been enlightened. What I like to say is Buddha could not have been properly enlightened because he didn't have a PhD from Harvard. But that's ridiculous. He's totally enlightened, and those PhDs, they don't know what they're talking about. They're just imposing, they think they're so smart. Meanwhile, they elected Donald Trump as the president. They're idiots.
So regarding this Pardo, do you know that Goenka, the Vipassana?
Yeah.
I've been there some time back, and then, they have this Vipassana all over the world in simple, and then just 10 days.
Yeah, they do, and in prisons and things. That's very nice.
Yeah, I have some idea about the Pardo. So why not start something like Vipassana, but the content is like Pardo practice for 7 days or 9 days, like 3 days for Chikaya Pardo, Chuniji Pardo, Sipaya.
Yes.
So, what do you think? What might be a best way?
That's a nice idea. I think that's a good idea because people wake up a lot in life when they become more aware of death.
Right. Yeah.
And then we're in Bardo now.
What do you think might be 9 days or 10 days kind of program, Pardo program?
Yeah,
what might be the good structure?
Yeah, I do sort of weekends about it, and myself, just without thinking it's anything special. But yeah, one could design a good program. Sure.
Right. Yeah.
Sure. Good idea.
But still I don't have an idea how to design that program for 9 days. Like a Vipassana, simple, but anyone can. Christian, any kind of belief, religion, they go.
Yes. I put that in there. If I put that. you know, if you are Christian or Jewish or something, and you're dying, you're not going to necessarily see like this.
Right, yeah.
You know, but when ancient time Judaism and Christianity had what they called cherubim and seraph, they had fierce angels. So, and they might see Jesus instead of number nine.
Of course,
They might see Jesus, and that's fine, no problem. They can see Jesus. They don't have to see that kind of guy.
Right. Yeah.
But they see somebody that they can associate their mind with, you know.
Right.
And I put that in there, you know, like when you say here, it says Yidam, you know,
Of course.
and this Yidam here is Chenisig, right? But if they want to make their Yidam Jesus, that's okay.
Right, yeah.
I say like that, so people can use it in different traditions. Because I follow Dalai Lama's thing, that His Holiness thing, that we don't have to make everybody into a Buddhist.
Of course.
That would be bad. Then they would be and say, okay, well then we'll fight you, and you'll all be Muslims, you'll all be Christian. You know, so instead, we show there's some science here about the mind. That's
Right.
I'm keeping you guys from your thing. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
No, we're
Nice to